Hey YouTube, it's Corey and I'm back with another video. Today's video is about 5 ways to stay motivated in the gym and your eating and just making this whole thing a lifestyle. So number 1 is make sure you set goals and you're not just wishing that things will happen. And you want to lose weight, don't say to yourself, oh, I hope or I wish to lose this amount of pounds by this date. Don't do that. You are just going to set yourself up for failure. You need to set goals. And this means you definitely need to set a goal that's a ways from now, because if you've just set goals like, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. Once you achieve it and you're like, wow, I look so good now, you're just going to stop. And then you're going to start eating the way you used to again. And you're not going to go to the gym anymore. You're going to be wasting all this money on this gym you don't go to. And do make sure you set goals that you can achieve in the next, month or 2 or 3. And also goals down the road of how you want to live your lifestyle and how you can change it for the better. Tip number 2 kind of goes along with the first one. It's how important is getting in shape to you? How important is building muscle to you or losing weight to you? Okay, I think I said that enough times. Basically, you know why you're getting into the gym. You know why you want to start eating better at this point. You just have to decide really how important is it for you. So if you're working, 1 or more jobs and going to school and all that kind of stuff, it can be really stressful. Trust me, I know. I work 3 part-time jobs and I go to school part-time right now. And I'm doing YouTube and social media and all this stuff. So trust me, I know how it is, and I still go to the gym 5 days a week. But at the end of the day, if you really are dreading to go to the gym and you don't want to go, you just have to go back and think to really how important is it to you. And if it's honestly not that important to you right now and you don't think it'll make you happy, then don't do it. But I promise you that won't be the case, and you just really have to stick to it, and I know that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? Tip number 3 is probably my favorite tip of all, is to take progress pictures. So, if you get past the first 2 and, you're on a roll, you've been going at it for a month or 2, first thing you start your fitness journey, take progress pictures. So take a picture of yourself, front, side, back, flexed. So take those pictures, not for anyone else, unless you want to share it with other people, which I think is awesome. I always love, sharing my progress pictures with families and friends. So, look how much, weight I've lost, look how much better I look. But mainly just have them for yourself, because even just having that picture and then looking at yourself in the mirror a few weeks later and you're like, whoa. That's kind of when it starts to sink in, and that's kind of honestly what kept me going, is when I started Christina Capron's fall challenge. And after those progress pictures, I was just like, whoa. It was a big difference, and especially a long time ago, I took these pictures of myself when I was at my heaviest weight, and comparing those pictures to the ones that I had after that challenge, I was just like, alright, I don't want to stop here. I want to keep going because I look great compared to what I used to, and I just felt so much happier and I feel so much more comfortable doing daily activities. So progress pictures, trust me girl, they help you and they motivate you, and you know how other people on social media can influence you and motivate you because of the rockin' bodies they have. You can do that for yourself. And tip number 4, this kind of goes back to when you're starting your journey. I would not recommend going to the grocery store and saying, alright, I'm gonna buy broccoli, I'm gonna buy chicken, I'm gonna buy veggies, I'm gonna buy fruit, and that's all I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go vegan, no dairy, no meat. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I would not recommend that, because I promise you, after the first day, you're gonna be like, I want pizza and donuts and cheese and candy and all that stuff, and you're gonna go right back to the grocery store and buy all that stuff and say, screw it, I can't do this. This is gonna make you feel very overwhelmed, because you feel like you're depriving yourself. You feel like you don't have anything that you want. It's not fun for you. So honestly, I've done it myself. Every single time it's just gonna fail. You know, I would go on like these health kicks and literally just buy like veggies and stuff, and I would meal prep them, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like now I have all these meals for the week, and then they would just sit in the fridge and not get eaten because I'd be so busy during the day. And yeah, I would bring my food with me, but then I'd be like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up some food from Little Caesars. And yeah, it's definitely not the way to go. Meal prepping is a great way to stay on track, don't get me wrong, but you have to slowly cut things out of your diet. So if you're someone who eats McDonald's every day, drinks 1 or 2 sodas a day, even more, has candy every single day, you're not gonna go from that straight to veggies and chicken. You're just not. And I don't even enjoy that. And I've been at this for a while. My piece of advice is to look at your diet, take one thing, pop is probably your best bet because it has a lot of carbs and sugar, and say, okay, I'm going to cut this out. Or I know it's not good for you, but even just having Diet Coke and just having that like every other day to start out with, so you at least feel like you're somewhat satisfied of what you used to eat every day. You have to keep in mind you've been doing that for years, and you can't just automatically change it one day and you'll be healthy. Definitely start by cutting out soda, then, you know, cutting out whatever you honestly want to cut out, processed foods. Kind of just play it by ear and how you're feeling and how your body's feeling. And I promise you, once you cut out all those bad, sugary processed things, you'll feel a lot better. Number 5 is probably a tie with progress pictures, in the sense of staying motivated, especially when you are starting out. You need to make a schedule. You need to be realistic with yourself. You need to be very left-brained. I think it's left. Might be right. No, it's definitely left. Look at your calendar. When do you work? When do you go to school? When should you be getting homework done? You know, just simple things as when you have time to meal prep, when you have time to take your dog on a walk. I don't know, just simple, dumb things like that you don't think really take a lot of time in a day, but they do. So really make a schedule, look at every single day, and if there's a day where you're just really busy, you work from like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work from 7 to 6:30 at night. So I mean, after that long day, I have school the next day, I have homework to do. After 6:30, I still have to do homework. Honestly, it's not realistic for me to go to the gym. And yeah, it's just as simple as that. Some days you can't make it to the gym. But on the other hand, if you are busy until 6:30 every night and you have no other time to go to the gym, that's when you're going to have to go to the gym. If you really want this really bad, going back to how bad you want it, you have to find time. That's it. If you don't have time, I promise you have a little bit of time. But don't tell yourself, oh, I don't have time, I'm so busy, because you can always sit down and make a schedule. What I do to make my schedule, my calendar, but like right here, 7 to 8:30, I have my morning job. 9 to noon, I have math. Yeah, and that's it for Monday. So afternoon, I'm free to do whatever. I usually don't schedule it after that, just because I know I keep a list of things that I know I have to do on Mondays, like homework, YouTube stuff, meal prep, appointments, whatever it is. Back to making a schedule. Look at your days, make a schedule on your calendar, see when you can go to the gym, make time for the gym. If you want results, you have to make time. That's simple as that. But If you don't make a schedule, you're just going to be like, oh my god, I'm so busy, I don't have time, I'm so tired after work, and you can't do that. You have to make a schedule. Trust me, it'll be your biggest lifesaver, because then you won't stress out during the day, not knowing what you're going to do. You have so much to do and you don't know how you're going to get all of them done. Just plan it out and you'll be good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my video on 5 tips to stay motivated in the gym and with your diet, and progressively to make this into a lifestyle for yourself. So if you enjoyed, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe by hitting the button below. And yeah, hope I will see you guys next time. More videos to come. Stay tuned. Subscribe so you know. And leave any comments if you have any questions or you need help with anything at all. All my contact information is on my page, my email, my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, even though I don't use Twitter. But there's like 5 different ways to get a hold of me. So if you ever have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.